and then report to Ranger 110 at 11:45. Ninth graders and juniors, if you have not submitted the IT needs survey, you must submit the survey by the end of the advisory block today. Advisors, please check your email to see which students still have not submitted their surveys. If you want to be considered for free driver's education class through the guidance office for next year, is it back on? Oh my God, I am so sorry. The sign-ups close today at 3 p.m. If you do not sign up by 3 p.m., you will be automatically at the end of the wait list. Please see your guidance counselor to sign up. The Northeast Kingdom College Fair is happening next Monday, April 3rd, from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the Northern Vermont University Linden campus. Stop by the bulletin board outside of the guidance office for more information. Japan trip travelers, reminder that we have a required meeting today at 3:15 in Mr. Brown's classroom, Newell 12. Check in with Mr. Brown or Miss Smith if you have a conflict. If you like movies, sports, competition, friendship, action, hopes, dreams, or love, then we have a perfect Friday night plan for you. Come to the Love and Basketball Movie Night in the Black Box Theater tonight, beginning at 7 p.m., hosted by the Student Diversity Council. Tonight, 7 p.m., Black Box. The students traveling to India will be visiting what is called a creche, a daycare and school combined. Maya Pushy is looking for donations to bring to the children at the creche for her capstone about child poverty in India. Great donations would be things like sports equipment, such as deflated soccer ball, coloring books, crayons, pencils, and other toys age-appropriate for younger children. Collection boxes will be in the Tinker House from April 3rd to the 7th. As we are already working with an organization to donate books, we ask that donations do not include books. Attention, if you are interested in the London-Paris trip next February with Miss Murphy and Miss Kendall, please make sure that you email Miss Murphy at abigail.murphy@stjlabs.com, not Melissa Murphy. Today is the deadline for all students who want to participate in the Academy's Model United Nations Conference on April 8th. We are offering 2 committees that will be good for both beginners and experienced delegates. One committee will tackle the topic of geoengineering and will discuss whether and how mankind should purposely tune the Earth's climate in order to mitigate the effects of global warming. The other committee will try to solve a political crisis in Peru by writing a new constitution for it. If you would like to participate, please email or speak to Mr. Arain. All athletes, in season or not, are welcome to join in the Academy's first ever Student Athlete Advisory Council, or SAAC, meeting today after school in the concession area next to the Alumni Gymnasium. This is a great opportunity for athletes to advocate for what they want to see in athletics while we kick off the Advisory Council. This meeting will be brief and outline our initiatives for the spring season. We hope to see you there. The winner of the library's March Madness tournament for the Academy's most beloved nostalgic book is the Harry Potter series. It was a very close final round with the narrowest possible margin determining the winner. Thank you for your participation. Prior to the tournament, many students predicted that Potter would prevail. Angie Lumbra is the winner of the randomly drawn prediction competition. Please come to the circulation desk in the library to claim your prize. Congratulations. The Intro to Human Services classes are inviting advisories to participate in an item drive competition to support youth involved with DCF in family services. Family services provides support to children in foster care and needs our help to replenish toiletry supplies, shampoo, soap, hygiene items, and gift cards. Toiletry items are provided to youth experiencing emergency home placements due to abuse or neglect, as they often arrive in those placements with very little. DCF is also in need of gift cards, which are used to meet the social needs, like going to the movies or celebrating birthdays of those youth. Members of the SJA Academy are asked to drop off donations to Streeter 225, Miss McGarvin's room. Be sure to include the name of your advisory at drop-off to be in the running for a fabulous prize. This drive will run for 2 weeks with the winning advisory announced on Friday, April 14th. Happy birthday today to Siri Dunn and Riley Matthews. Happy birthday tomorrow to Annika Shari, Garson Cass, Grayson Cass, and Kevin Zhang. And on Sunday to Brooke Haggett. A special happy birthday on Saturday to Emma Marceau from her advisory. Happy birthday! And one final announcement. Nathan, get up here. Good morning again. I'm Rory.
And I'm Nathan, and we're here.
Yes, we are.
To tell you that we will be hosting the SJA Talent Show in just a couple weeks on April 14th.
That's right. Now, Nathan, how many people have signed up so far?
You know, only 5.
Oh.
We're gonna have a lot of time to fill.
This is blasphemous, rigorous, and absolute bombastic behavior.
Those are the wrong words.
I apologize, yet I am overcome by emotion by the low number of sign-ups.
Me too. But sign-ups are still open with Mr. Lovett in Colby 201.
Sign-ups are open today and will continue into next week as space allows.
Auditions will be held next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 4 to 6. And Tuesday and Thursday from 6 to 8.
They'll be held right here in Fuller Hall, so come prepared with your act. Whether that's
singing,
dancing,
playing an instrument,
solo,
or in a band,
lip syncing,
speed painting,
poetry,
comedy,
and not like ours,
juggling,
mimes,
acting,
or doing gymnastics. And my long 17 years of living, I have never seen another talented, jaw-dropping, star-studded group of kids as you all.
And even showing up to your audition on time is a talent. So please, please, see Mr. Lovett in Colby 201, sign up, and share your talents with us. Personally, I'll be doing cartwheels and yodeling.
Oh, boy. Okay, see you there, you little rock stars. Toodles.
Thank you, Rory and Nathan. A couple of late announcements this morning. Congratulations to Quinn Murphy, who will be inducted into the National Football Foundation Hall of Fame as a scholar athlete on May 7th at the banquet on the campus of Castleton University. Congratulations, Quinn. And a reminder to the sophomore class. Sophomore advisors, please make sure you tune into the class Zoom during advisory today to learn about the Cards for Our Class fundraiser. And now it is my pleasure to welcome our next speaker to the stage. Please join me in welcoming Alyssa Ball.
Hello, my name is Alyssa Ball. I am a junior here at St. J.A. I have many interests and hobbies. I love reading, I adore anything Harry Potter related, and I enjoy spending time with my lovely boyfriend. I want to be an author when I graduate, and I also have cerebral palsy. March is Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month. I knew that I wanted to recognize the month with a chapel talk, but I wasn't sure where to begin and how much to include. So I decided to share a little bit about my experience of having CP as a student. Let me start by saying just a little bit about what cerebral palsy is. CP is one of the most common childhood disabilities, and it represents a wide range of fine and gross motor function impairments mental delay, and other combinations caused by injury to the brain through trauma, lack of oxygen at birth, or another cause. I got CP from a stage 4 brain bleed soon after my birth. It is a group of disorders that affects a person's ability to move, maintain balance, posture, and speech. My experience with CP has been rough for obvious reasons, like trying to move around campus. Even harder is trying to deal with the bullying that I've endured throughout my middle school years, like being told I was a mistake or being called a vegetable. While it is much better here at St. J.A., I've still been exposed to the unkind actions of some fellow students who have been impatient, judgmental, and mean. The word retard, unfortunately, followed me from middle school to here. There are many teachers and students who go out of their way to help me think of ways to make navigating campus and the anxiety I experience better. I have reminded myself sometimes to focus on the good in people that I see each day because of my disability, especially when the negative experiences hurt. Growing up, I didn't see much representation of people with disabilities in the shows that I watched or the toys that I played with. I recently learned there was a Barbie in a wheelchair, which was progress, but they couldn't get her to fit in the dollhouse's elevator with her wheelchair. So instead of changing the house, they took away the doll completely. That resonated with me because I identified with the experience of not fitting in and being excluded. I will share 2 examples with you. The first is when the path between Fuller and Colby is closed due to ice. I can't use the handicap access and depend on people to open the heavy doors for me. The second is trying to navigate through the backpacks while coming in and out of chapel every morning. It is very difficult and sometimes scary. I know that there is work planned to make campus more accessible, but in the meantime, it is challenging. I did not give this talk today to make people feel bad for me. I know that many people don't know about cerebral palsy, and I wanted to put a face to the disability. I wanted to remind everyone that kindness matters and ask people to please be patient because I am doing the best I can. Cerebral palsy is not a one-size-fits-all disability, and it is different for everyone who has it. The green ribbon that was handed out this morning to your advisories is to increase awareness and support for those who have CP. I invite you to wear it or keep it in honor of Cerebral Palsy Month. Thank you.
Thank you, Alyssa. Dr. Howell, Mr. Lenzini, and I would like to ask for a moment of silence this morning to honor the lives of 3 9-year-old children and the 3 adults who were killed in a school shooting at the Covenant School in Nashville, Tennessee on Monday. Out of respect for the victims, their families, and loved ones, please join me in a moment of silence. I cannot make a tragedy of this magnitude or any other senseless tragedies of this kind that came before make sense for you. I cannot make them make sense for me or for anyone. I hate that I'm at the podium asking for a moment of silence for this. But I can look out at you, students and faculty, and tell you that you deserve a better world. You deserve better. But better does not simply happen, and it doesn't arrive with some kind of magical thinking. Better happens when belief and effort come together. I understand that part of this better falls to adults. There are responsibilities that we have because we are adults, and I'd never want to look at you students and suggest that you cannot be a part of changing the world too. You can, and you are. We just saw that. As a community, we can live the legacies of Melissa Jenkins and Jillian Hegarty, just as Mr. Lenzini invited us to yesterday. We can love those most who need it most. We can do the little things that are, in fact, the big things. We can strive to be our kindest selves, to be upstanders instead of bystanders. Each day in this community, you choose the actions that you take, the actions you do not take, the words that you speak, and the words that you do not speak. On more than one occasion, you've heard someone on this stage address a challenge that they have faced that you may not have known anything about. And sometimes you've heard a wonderful moment of joy from somebody that you had no idea that they experienced. If we work from the understanding that we can never fully know the lives of others, and we treat others with the respect that we ourselves hope for, we're a better community for it. I'm so eager for the messages from this podium to be lighthearted and full of joy. But sometimes they're also heavy. And they're heavy because they matter. I want to thank you for wearing pink today, to remind you that if you'd like a pink ribbon, they're in the headmaster's office. I want to thank you for showing up for one another in kindness today and all the days that we're in community. Faculty.